Pacific theater in World War II. The United States set up a base in Australia a little while ago, and even though we're on the same side, there exists some tension between the two governments and their armed forces. The Aussies don't really like the Yanks, who I think saw us as latecomers to the war, and they didn't much appreciate us moving in, raiding their collective fridges, and screwing their collective sisters. And it's all to Assistant Provost Marshal Major Patrick Dannenberg of the military police to maintain order and improve morale. And one of my favorite actors of all time, James Coburn.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I have to say is that you are going to have 48,000 American troops possibly on your soil within a week. And it's my job to make their lives and yours tolerable. For example, perhaps we have movies on stop.
Oh, wow. Okay, it wasn't a great idea, but it wasn't exactly blocked out of the room bad. Yeah, stop your movies and stop your nights.
See you around, bud.
It seems the American soldiers don't exactly have a reputation for being well-behaved. As evidence when we're introduced to Reb's character, Private Eddie Leonsky, who's on the prowl for some shields.
Oh, I'm sorry, I nodded. Yes, please.
Step back, guys. Prepare to take notes. We're about to watch this surgeon operate.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
What?
How is it possible that Red's character in this movie has worse technique picking up women than the caveman he played in Yore? How'd you do? Not very good. Good Lord! The boys at the Roxbury had more style than these two. They're always after chicks and beer in every single scene they're in.
You're gonna be having... Ah, bullshit, shut up, Gallo. I'm having fun. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm not
Is
feeling
that
well.
Aiden
That
from
acting's so
Section
out of character.
18?
He's some
Don't
stability,
think so.
something I can hold on to, something familiar.
Looks like him.
We're back.
Definitely.
You know, the man has one reaction to both joy and anger, but damn it, it works. And Bingo Strap. It's just phenomenal. I haven't seen drinking like this since Brad Jones posted nude in one of his videos. Yeah! I'm sorry, I'm just really impressed with this scene. You can't teach this. He is the ultimate man here. You think you can drink like this? Brett Brown even drinks better than you. I can drink better than anyone. Right. The next morning, James Coburn's called out to a murder scene where a woman's been strangled and dumped on a street corner. Man, that's just me. That's me, man. A witness is able to finger an American soldier for the crime because he recognizes the uniform. Spoiler, it's red. But the U.S. officers don't buy it and sweep the whole thing under the rug as an isolated incident. Police never find these guys anyway. I mean, cops found strangled hookers in my neighborhood all the time, and they didn't catch me for years. Red gets a letter from stateside that makes him really homesick, but luckily his buddy Flounder here has a great plan to cheer him up. Which is the same thing they do every night, get pants-shittingly drunk on grain alcohol and vomit on women. We'll go into that. Yeah!
We're going to town. Get drunk, get your girls.
I said you were ready for just about anything, but you probably weren't ready
Fair
for
question.
Red Brown dancers in a costume.
He's like this in all of his movies.
Styling and profiling, just like the
What
nature boy
movie
Ric
is this?
Flair.
Definitely Soldier, but he didn't do any movie you've ever heard of.
Oh, so that's where the picture on the box cover comes from. He's drunk and walking on his hands on the bar. I don't know, it seems like a really strange choice. It doesn't exactly scream death of a soldier to me. Although it is one of the more visually interesting scenes in the whole movie, and it's really kind of sad. The rest of the movie is just a bunch of people talking and James Coburn looking ambivalent. When a woman in the bar follows suit and starts doing her own bar aerobics, it stirs something deep in Red's soul. You can see it. Oh, wow. Hubba, hubba, hubba. Man, with Red folks, I am completely transfixed by those modest bloomers who, they are 1940 people. Seeing a girl's granny panties back then was on the same level as downloading a Paris Hilton sex tape today. But yeah, as you probably gathered, heard, Rev has a few issues with women in this movie. I really like his voice. Seems delightful. It's really pretty. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Well, that's when things take a really dark turn, and Rev just suddenly strangled the poor woman to death.
And the beat goes around. Come here, what's the guy alive?
Divorce. Yeah. I know how this is going to sound, but I got to side with Rev on this one. The man has a clinical need to kill someone every 24 hours, preferably with a machine gun. Give the man a gun, a motorboat, and point him towards Japan. 2 days in the war zone. Meanwhile, James Coburn's also managed to hook up with some fine MILF action for a romantic dinner at her place.
Should we join a minute?
Yes, beautiful.
Tell me what you're referring to me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, boom. You come on top.
I'm flattered.
And just start naked under that mess.
Wait, what? Oh!
Should we join a minute?
And just start naked under that mess.
Where the hell did that come from? Can't just change gears from dinner to smut like that.
We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money. Anyway, how's your sex life?
That's the room. The book Candace liked.
On 4,000. And he's trying to put his hand up my dress.
Disgraceful.
Not
What did you do?
Anna?
You let it.
I gotta help you out.
What?
Anna?
What you did?
This is a weird conversation. And dirty. What the fuck? Oh, anyway, now that there's been 2 murders, the military can't keep blaming them on random dingo attacks. So James Coburn's bosses, including General MacArthur, start getting on his case to go actually solve it.
I want you to keep this down, out of the papers as much as possible. You understand? Yes, sir. I don't want this to turn ugly.
Well, it can't get that bad. Surely the Australian public could tell us this is the work of a lone madman, and it's in no way being ignored or tacitly approved by the U.S. military. You know, okay, people are jumped up and down. You can see why. It's right after the murder, tensions are running high, but this is all very short term. It'll blow over. And you'll notice they're pointing their anger where it's deserved. The supervising officers, the people in charge of the investigation, they're not directing their anger towards our innocent fighting men. Oh my God.
Made and stuff. Pull your finger out and find the smoke. Go on every night.
Every night? Oh, be serious. It was just a fight. It released tension. That's how men deal with stress. One good dust up and everything should be out. Come on! Well, that's just great. Now we're at war with Australia. You know, Australia, I didn't want this, but you guys, you're out of control. Don't wave your dick at an Aussie and blow your goddamn head off, I suppose. Seriously, what the hell's the deal with Australia anyway? Not even the British understand you. Look at this. Australian rules football? What the fuck is that? And the platypus? Got less bizarre shit hitting the randomizer button generating a character in Champions Online. You know, this movie turns into a Red Brown revenge flick where he personally kills Paul Hogan with a grenade launcher. Do you want to get nuts, Australia? Because I can get nuts. Yahoo Serious just made the list. Do you see what happens when you fuck with me? What the hell was I talking about? That's killing women and others being stupid, right? Okay. Rev keeps on getting hammered out of his skull and victimizing women. Oh God, Rev's trying the naked man maneuver. The daring first date gambit wherein you surprise the woman by spontaneously going nude. There is no way to